Hi there. I'm Tim. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world at vegasvoiceactor.com. Do check it out if you get a chance. It's June 30th, 2018. It's Saturday night in Vegas. So, of course, I am in my booth. Welcome to my world. This is where the magic happens. And since it is Saturday night in Vegas, if you'll indulge me 1 second, I came prepared. I have a dirty Grey Goose martini, which hopefully you have something equivalent to that with you on this Saturday night. And if you've never had cocktails in your booth, truly, you are not living. But if you'll indulge me 1 second, cheers. Good stuff. You really should try it. This is something new. This is something I thought might be fun to do, just to post some videos periodically when I have weird stuff going on in my head or drinking in my booth, the normal stuff. But I thought it would just be fun to share, and hopefully you think so too by the time we get to the end of this video, and you'll like it and give it hearts and share it with your friends and all of that. But, we'll see how it goes. But this was an interesting week for me. It was one of those weeks where not a lot of stuff was landing the way I wanted it to. I finished a job for a client on Monday, and then was kind of in audition mode for the remainder of the week. But nothing came of it. No real prospects, no new clients or anything like that. And as can often happen in the VO world and in the entrepreneur world, you start to feel a little sorry for yourself because this wasn't working out quite the way I wanted to this week. And for some odd reason, maybe because I was tuned into it more, I noticed I had other VO friends and even friends that weren't in the VO business that were posting, making posts on social media that were about, hang in there and keep plugging away, and all that hard work is going to pay off, and don't give up and all of that, which is good stuff to see. And even along that line, the good people at In Both Ears actually posted a picture taken from a book of a poem by John Greenleaf Whittier called Don't Quit, which I saved and reposted on my social media. And it kind of got me thinking about the legend of Sisyphus. Now, Sisyphus in Greek mythology was a very crafty and cruel king, and he was prone to violent fits, and he committed murder and any number of heinous crimes. And he also kind of got out of favor with the gods because he had a habit of playing tricks on them to get things to go his way. Well, long story short, the gods eventually grew tired of that, and as punishment, Sisyphus was condemned to spend all of eternity pushing a giant boulder up a very steep mountain, and every time he got near the top, the boulder would slip and roll back down to the bottom of the hill, and he'd have to start over again. And this is the ultimate example of the futile job that leads to nothing. And we all kind of get that feeling sometimes in voiceover and just being an entrepreneur and having a business of your own. When things aren't going exactly like you want to, you feel like Sisyphus, and no matter how hard you push that boulder up the hill, you never feel like you're going to reach the top. A couple of things on that matter. First of all, Sisyphus was kind of an asshole, and you're not an asshole, and I think I'm not an asshole. So the potential to get that to the top of the hill will always be there as long as you keep pushing. Okay, so don't give up on that. And the other thing was, after seeing all of these, don't quit and hang in there posts, I also saw some really good news from other VO friends. I had one voiceover friend who just signed with a new agent. I have another friend who booked a gig with a high-profile client, and by the end of the week, he was crowing that this was the best week of his life so far. Good things, I think even greater things are on the way for this very good person. And the thing about that is you've got to realize sometimes that every week can't always be your week. I mean, it was a good week because I got to do VO. I got to, do the stuff I really love. And okay, I didn't book the big gig or land the new agent, but my friends did. It was their week. And it's great to celebrate them and enjoy their successes, because next week could be my turn, or the following week, or anybody else for that matter. It's great to celebrate your successes, but it's really cool to celebrate other people's successes. And it's all about perspective. And as long as you're doing what you love and keep pushing that rock up the hill, you'll get to the top, as long as you're not an asshole. As I said, this is an experiment with video, where I'm going to tell little stories like this, share fun things from the VO world, and I hope you like it. And like I said earlier, if you do, be sure to give it that thumbs up or those hearts or whatever positive energy you can add to it, and share it with your friends and all of that. And be sure to check out my work and my stuff at vegasvoiceactor.com, and we'll do this again very soon. And hang on one second. Gotta have a little bit more of the Grey Goose. So I hope this is a great weekend for you. Enjoy the rest of it. Enjoy the great week coming up, and cheers.